Hi everyone, this is Miss Bronze Beauty, and I'm basically adding my opinion to this vid. Okay, within this vid, you see a female getting punched out by a male. Now, anyone who knows me knows so far that I do try and leave a biased opinion. Okay, this video here, what I see is a man walking away from being attacked, or at least trying to, before he gets to that point where he has just had enough and ends up punching this woman out. Now, I say this in all due respect to my brethren who are out there who do not allow a man to walk away from this situation so that he can get his thoughts and his emotions together before he reacts in a certain way. This happens, I noticed, far too many times within our community. And it's something that honestly does not have to get to that point. That's why I make this vid. I'm not talking on cases, and I don't want to be misunderstood. I'm not talking on cases of honest abuse between a man and a woman, because we know that there are individuals out there who you don't have to give them any reason, well, where they will just attack you and brutalize you at any means necessary. I'm not talking about those individuals. They're not included in this topic. I'm talking about what I see as a woman from certain brethren of mine. And I will try and make at least 2 examples of this, from man, woman, and woman to woman. Now, I'm not particularly sure what took place for these two to get in such a conflict or whatever. I don't know. But what I do see is this young lady with her Timbs on, okay, and she's attacking this guy, okay, this man, kicking, whatever. Of course he gets one off. I saw where he got one off. That should have been some type of, I believe that was some type of warning. Okay, look, leave me alone, okay? That's what it looked like to me. But that wasn't enough. She's kicking, she's punching. Man, there's a man in there, black shirt, trying to stop it up before it gets to that sort of situation where she's laying out on the ground, which eventually happened. We have to keep in mind something. Okay, yes, we have inner strength. Both black men and black women do. But let's wait a minute here and take it logically for a second. This does not mean as a woman that we have to resort or ignore the fact that a man does not want to be abusive to you. It's not a sign of weakness, and it's something that gets missed quite too often. Okay? And I see it all the time. That silent acknowledgement of the man walking off. Because he does not want to explode to the point where he's hurting a woman. He needs time to cool off. And we as women have to allow that to happen. We have to get control of our own anger and pay attention to the body language. You're in a heated discussion, whatever the situation is, and you see that your male counterpart is walking away from it. Allow him to do that. Do not continue with jumping up in his face or hitting and attacking him and thinking that he is not going to retaliate. This is simple. Pay attention to the body language. And you know what? I also see this with my brethren, with woman to woman conflicts. Because we know as women, we deal with certain irate women who, for whatever reason, wants to attack you for whatever reason. Whether it be because they don't like the way you do your hair, or they think you think you're all of this. The nonsense. And you'll have this type of person in your face, and you, on the other hand, are trying to be logical with them in that situation. Maybe moving away, or because you don't want to be considered just another hood rat out in the street. So you're trying to take it, utilize your logical common sense to handle a situation, right? But not all the time that works with some irate people, because they're still in your face, and we're human. How much of that can, whether you're man or woman, can you take? Even women will try and, move away. But we know as women, okay, that we cannot turn our back on the next female, the next irate female, okay? Because that gives them, that's all she wrote when you turn your back on her. So we get into these conflicts like this. It's man and women. Isn't it time to utilize some common sense? I can't, as a woman, I cannot say that this woman was abused. I saw the man as he tried to walk away. Okay? I saw the other man trying to put himself in the way, so calm her down and, get her attacks off the other man, because he knew. All those men standing there knew what was going to happen eventually. And let's face it, why wouldn't it have? I don't like real abuse to women, that sort of brutality, but you cannot place yourself in that situation. What do you honestly expect from that situation? Pay attention to body movements. If a man is walking away, that's it. That is it. Stop this. Stop attacking him physically and calm yourself down. Let him move off. You move off too and calm the hell down. So this type of situation does not happen, because it's not needed in our community. Enough is enough. And that's between woman and woman too. When you're in the next female's face, the next woman's